Hey guys, it's me, Habib. I recently topped at an online event and won this mouse pad. I use Crusadia Dragon Link, and honestly, it's a great deck. Let's get right into it. Starting off, you have your probably your best Crusadia card. It chain blocks with its effect, and it's also a dragon, obviously the best one. Then you also have your three Arborea. Arborea is a tuner. It basically goes into your Hulk play. It's a really good combo. It gives you an extra body. Then you also have two Maximus. I had to cut one because I had to make space for basically Armor Phage. Then you also have to play two Forma Skippers. Forma Skipper is really good. It helps you search out your Parallel Exceed. Obviously, you want to see Exceed in hand. Since you have Forma Skippers, it helps you the best way possible. You also have your three Parallel Exceeds. Basically, this is the thing you need in your hand most of the time to stop Nib or any other hand traps. And that's it for the Crusadia cards. Onto your Rokket stuff, you play two Tracer. You need two Tracer. You play one Magnar and one Metal Rocket. Obviously, two is really good. If you have one, I find it to be not as consistent, especially since you do play the quick launch and stuff. And then you also have your one Rokket Synchron, extremely good. Then you also play your one Observator. Sometimes you don't see the Rokket stuff into your hand, and Observator can help you search, especially with Dragon's Ravine. Then you play Omni Dragon. Omni Dragon obviously is into your whole combo. It really helps you get to your stuff. Most of the time, it will search out either a white or a black. It can also help you search out Spiral Dragon, but sometimes you also send Spiral Dragon from Dragon's Ravine. You also have Levianeer for later plays. And then you also have your Garnets. Your Garnets like Wizard Buster. I feel like Wizard Buster is still good in this format. It really helps out in matches like PK. And Goliath obviously locks your opponent from the extra deck. And then you also only play three hand traps, but it's good enough. Nibiru does your stuff, and most of the time you want to go first anyways. And you play Nibiru's instead of like Ash or anything like that because it's a light, and it helps you with Chaos Space if you have that in hand. 3 Chaos Space obviously. It's so plus. It's really good. You also play your extenders like 2 Legacy, and you play 1 Monster Reborn instead of a 3rd Legacy. Because if you have 2 in hand, it's not going to activate. And if you have a Monster Reborn and a Legacy, obviously you can use both. Then you also have other extenders like Quick Launch. Quick Launch comes up very often. And since you do play the Star Yugioh like combo, if you draw into it, it's really good. Then to your field spells, you play 1 Dragon's Ravine and 1 Boot Sector Launch. And your one trap, when you have Parallel Exceed, Gravedigger's Trap Hole basically negates any hand traps that your opponent has. And onto the extra deck. Your Crusader cards, you play 1 Magius and 1 Spatha. This is basically your main combo, especially since you can't go into like any of your Needle Fiber combo. But sometimes you also go into it. You play your other Link ones like Striker Dragon, LP, Pisty, and it comes up here and there, Link Spiders. You can play Almirage instead if you're really hard on the format stuff, but if you're playing 2, there's really no point in playing this. You'd rather just play Link Spider, especially if your opponent nibs you, you can still combo off if you go into a Link Spider. Halki Fibrax basically helps your other combo plays. Then you have 1 Romulus, 1 Herodic, and 1 Union Carrier. That's basically it for your Link 2. And to your Link 4s, you play 1 Skull Dread and 1 Borrelsword. Borrelsword wins you a lot of games, honestly, especially since you're Dragon Links and you can summon so many times. To your Xyz, you play your 1 Rafflesia and Hope. It's there for the Galactic. No need to say much about that. And of course, the big boy, you play the 1 Borrelsword. Bor Savage, because obviously it negates, and since you at the end of the combo you're gonna send Skull Dread anyways, it gives you 4 counters on this and it gives you a lot of attack. Alright, that's it for the deck profile.